shouldn't even laugh. You got a lot going on with your own husband and your own life. Y'all got a lot, all y'all hoes got going on.
You ain't got to try to blast me. I know my type.
Zell, what do you mean by saying Yandy has a lot going on in her marriage? What did you heard?
I mean, do you follow the shade room? Scroll down there, you'll find it all out right there in the shade room. They up to date about that man in them hotels and all his girls.
But you just gonna let your husband somebody else?
Are you talking?
Why am I? Don't, first of all, you be everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows you. You're not gonna talk to him like that. But I am. And what are you gonna do to us? And what are you gonna do? You're not gonna talk to him. Don't play with me. Don't play with him. Play with me with him.
Listen up, because Yandy is catching shame in real time once again. This time it's Mendeecees sprinting straight back into Erica Ray's arms. Yes, you heard that right. 4 years, Yandy has been playing firefighter, trying to salvage a relationship that keeps bursting into flames. She even had to stand up for him when many claimed they were never together, like ever. But here's the kicker. Mendeecees first betrayed her with Tamar, and now he's returning to the very woman who publicly humiliated Yandy. This is a level of betrayal that's almost unthinkable, and trust me, we're diving deep into every shocking detail.
So Mendeecees has been cheating on Yandy since they got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I know a couple of women that he was looking at when I was over at T. High's house about a year ago. Let me tell you something, Yandy ain't exciting him no more. Let me tell you something, Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Are you getting this? Are you following me? The AA show is reporting live, loud, and proud, honey. And I got calls from people on the show. I've gotten calls from people in the street. Yandy, Mendeecees is cheating on you. Alexis don't know about it, but guess what? I told her about it. So guess what, honey? You need to keep your man on lockdown, honey, because ever since he moved up out of that house, honey, he been everything else, Yolanda. Next case.
So, do you remember the explosive clash between Erica Racine and Yandy when Erica exposed Mendeecees running wild in the clubs? Yeah. Mendeecees denied it again and again, but the second Yandy entered the scene, she was ready to throw down, accusing Erica of scheming to steal her man and destroy everything she'd been holding together. And honestly, the timing couldn't have been worse for Yandy. The moment Erica went public, everything spiraled. Mendeecees was caught sliding into DMs on Instagram, and one of them just happened to be Jessica White's niece, while hitting up clubs with random groupies and funding IG baddies left and right. Child, he was everywhere, untouchable, leaving chaos in his wake. And when anyone dared to ask if he was married, Mendeecees brushed it off, calling it complicated, like it didn't matter what he was doing. You'd think Yandy would sit this one out with the receipts piling up, but no. She threw in a twist nobody saw coming, and suddenly the stakes were higher than ever.
Told me that she was at a club and Mendeecees tried to holler at her.
When? A couple months ago.
I know he found her on Instagram and I had her send me the snapshots.
This is DM? Tell me the name, because I'm in his DM.
Robin.
Yeah. Oh, I know this DM. I was DMing her.
Sliding into DMs. Yandy claimed she was the one sending the messages, testing the waters, seeing who would bite. And girl, she didn't even flinch saying it. The calmness in her voice made everyone wonder, did she already have her defense lined up, ready to strike? But it also raised a darker question. How far is Yandy willing to go to protect this relationship with Mendeecees, while he's out there telling Instagram models he doesn't care? Then the drama hit a fever pitch. Mendeecees went on a podcast and laid every secret bare. After getting caught with Tamar Braxton, everyone assumed the usual. Mendeecees cheating as always and Tamar being dragged for getting involved with a married man. But the chaos escalated so violently that Mendeecees had to set the record straight. He and Yandy were not in a relationship. In fact, they had never been married. Their situation? Completely up in the air. Meaning, he could do whatever he wanted with whoever he wanted.
About you in the streets, because it was like, dang, if she held him down.
So even if me and Yandy decide to break up, it's no one's business but our household. Right? So if you see me acting inappropriate, it's appropriate for me. It's maybe not for you because I'm sorry you wasn't in the group chat, when we decided that you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry you was in our bedroom when we had this conversation, and you know and that's the problem, because a lot of times these rumors, you know, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it.
So yeah, it's been a brutal stretch. Months, maybe even years, for Yandy watching her so-called husband/boyfriend make her the punchline of the internet. And girl, the fact that Yandy hasn't said a word in defense, or against, makes you wonder, what if Mendeecees was telling the truth about them never really being together? But if Yandy thought that was the worst betrayal Mendeecees could deliver, honey, he was just warming up. Because all the while Yandy was defending him, Mendeecees was quietly slipping back into Erica Racine's world. Yes. The same Erica who nearly had Yandy throwing hands on national TV. Reports say they've been seeing each other regularly, and she might have even been with him during his Club Shay interview. But she wasn't the only one. Word is that anytime Mendeecees was working in DC, there were always women in the mix, all while Yandy stayed in the dark. And I told you all, when he was doing those love and hip-hop confessionals, I felt it in my gut, he was cheating. I couldn't prove it, but I knew it. And now, brave women are stepping forward to confirm it. Yandy tried to cast Erica as the villain, but the facade is crumbling. It seems Yandy has been fighting this battle alone the entire time. At this point, it's hard to feel pity for her. Fans are even saying she should have walked away a long time ago. Yandy needs to stop blaming outsiders for breaking her so-called family. Basically, is she saying, let him cheat? If she's quiet, why shouldn't we be? Who really thought Mendeecees was faithful? I don't even think Yandy believed it. That fake wedding with no license? A perfect sign. This man has repeatedly shown she's not the one he'd die for. Yandy and Candy were supposed to be the breadwinners. Todd and Mendeecees found their way out of survival mode. But, did anyone see this coming? Sound off in the comments, hit that like and make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.